Oh, hello there. Yes, well, good grief. Finally, it is here. Cometh the day, cometh the man. Cometh the man, cometh the dog, if they're out for a walk in the early morning or something. I don't know. Anyway, yes, today I thought we'd return into the delightful clutches of Allison Pearson, who is still banging on about having to answer the door in her slippers. Yes, we had this yesterday. My fight against Britain's sinister hate laws continues, and I will not stop until I have no more breath in my body. Yes. Anyway, it's full of the usual stuff you'd kind of expect, whereby she kind of, I don't know, metaphorically paints one of those kind of right-wing sort of AI-generated thing with a soldier weeping whilst Muslims laugh at them. It's got that kind of quality to it. But in particular, I did have to laugh at this when she was quoting someone else. "Rest assured," Alan wrote in an email to the police, "this will not stop until I am dead. This fight is just as necessary as my dad's fight when he went over as a coxswain on D-Day in 1944 to fight against Nazism. He didn't do that for the UK police force to secretly record crimes against innocent people without their knowledge and without evidential proof, but just on the say-so, readily believed, of one person who perceived a racial element." Yes, you see, Alan had gone out to have a very, very quiet but yet very English and polite word with some Asian youths that he didn't like, and apparently there wasn't anything racial about it at all, definitely, according to him, definitely. And anyway, his dad, who went across on D-Day, it's always D-Day, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, apparently didn't fight for that, although I'm not entirely sure what he might have been fighting for, because of course we were fighting against Nazism then. I don't think it was particularly to do with localised police powers, but perhaps that's just me being practical. But of course, on a practical level, all of this is utter tosh, isn't it? And it just simply fights another version of the culture wars, which are meaningless drivel, especially in this case. I mean, if you post something fairly hateful online, you might well get a call from the coppers, because it's part of their job, if you like. You can argue the pros and cons of what Allison wrote. Was quite racist. One of the reasons she brought it down, really, isn't it? Yes. But, it's the important thing is because it's left coded, and therefore you can make a huge fuss about it, and the Daily Telegraph is right to pick this up. It's not like there's anything else out there in the news right now and has been an ongoing thing, which is actually about actual journalists trying to do a job in the face of police harassment. I can't think of anything that's like that. Oh yeah, unless it's this, right, okay. Troubles journalists inappropriately arrested over alleged theft of documents receive £875,000 police payoff. Yes, Trevor Burney and Barry McCaffrey were arrested over an allegedly stolen document that appeared in film about the notorious Loyalist massacre. Yes, indeed, they were investigating police collusion in actual deaths. Allison, kind of a big thing if you think about it, isn't it really? And these guys basically were harassed over a long period of time because, well, they were trying to get at the truth, and the police treated them like criminals for doing their job. The police argued that something bad people. Yes, they were actually arrested by the police force of Northern Ireland a few years ago, in fact. Yes. But anyway, the thing that's about this, right, you would have thought that what with journalists being harassed by the police and being a big thing about this, that the Daily Telegraph, might actually run some sort of campaign about it, but they've merely just reported it and that's it. So you'd be thinking, like Allison, all right, okay, as Allison rightly recommends, if you're having problems like this, go to the Free Speech Union, except, of course, Free Speech Union haven't said a word about this case, and yet it's been ongoing for several years now. Still, it's the wrong sort, isn't it? Yes, because these guys are kind of associated with, well, Amnesty at present in terms of their backing, and Sinn Féin have said that they think it's quite important as well, because of course they do, because when loyalist gunmen kill people and it appears that the police force in Northern Ireland just let them get away with it, Sinn Féin might have something to say. But that therefore presumably means that we therefore are going to concentrate on Allison and her slippers and how sad she was at people's coxswains not coming back on D-Day. Yes, or maybe not. Still, that's the British state for you, okay? You can criticise the British state, but you get into trouble. But if you criticise, even mildly, for racism, a Telegraph journalist, then all hell is let loose upon you, because that's the class system in operation in the British media to a T. Yes. Anyway, do have a lovely, 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 lovely Friday. End of the week Friday. Hooray. Last day. Thank God. Yes. So do enjoy as much as you possibly can do. But most of all, just stay warm. It was just chuffing cold yesterday. Reached that point where I'm bored being cold. Enjoy.